Welcome to Littlewoods Live, and yes, I know we're a little tiny bit late, but it just goes to show it's happening for real right here, right now. And look at your lovely pink faces, all full of anticipation, because what is going to happen in the next hour? Well, I'm about to show you something absolutely extraordinary. It's a complete new exclusive glimpse at my fabulous collection for Littlewoods. Oh yes, indeed. It's a preview of my homeware collection, and I've got some fabulous treats in store for you. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my wonderful interiors lab, yes. This is where I do all my experimenting, and you will be seeing over the next hour exactly what I've come up with for 4 fabulous new looks. Every single item you're about to see is available to order. Some of them might even be in your possession within a few short days. So bear that in mind. Now, we've got 4 very, very different looks for you, and I'm going to be showing you in detail how to achieve several different ways of creating the right kind of atmosphere. Okay? Now, the crazy thing is, we are going to be doing it live. We are going to be doing it without the aid of a safety net, and we're going to be doing it without enough Chardonnay, as far as I'm concerned. I've got a live audience-ish. I mean, they're partially live. Hey! Blimey! Enthusiastic or what? And the challenge is for me to create, within 5 minutes, 4 absolutely separate, different looks that sells the idea of you that glam is where it's at in the home. We'll be taking live phone calls from viewers, that's you, so please make a point of ringing in and asking me anything you want about interiors or style issues, or whether you like my new beard or not. It's caused a lot of debate. We'll also be going to the Facebook wall, so anyone that's going in for a question, one of the nice things about today is I will be coming amongst you and answering everything that you've always wanted to know. Plus, thanks to the generous spirit of this live and exclusive event, I will be awarding the question I think is the best, something lovely from my range, which may well contain traces of my DNA, so beware. So, now, I cannot do this on my own. Well, I could do this on my own, but to make me look even better, I've got a series of style assistants, ladies and gentlemen, my backing singers. Aren't they lovely? Now, look, this, ladies and gentlemen, this world is Kevin. He is the head stylist for Littlewoods. That means you don't just do heads, right? You do everything else. And he has brought his fabulously talented team just to show you how easy it is with the right kind of kit to really bring a space alive. Now, are you excited, you lot?
Yeah, really excited.
How nervous are you?
Very nervous.
You know, people often ask me why nobody's ever done this before. We're about to find out, aren't we, Kevin?
Yes, we are.
There may well be constraints to the way that this is going on, but I think it's going to be fun, don't you? Now, I want you to keep watching, because later on I will be telling you which one of you has won 100, no, indeed, 1,000. Which one of you has won 1,000 of your lovely Earth pounds to spend at Littlewoods, thanks to your entries onto the Facebook wall. And also, as I say, I will be awarding spot prizes for anyone getting in touch with us on the wall below or on Twitter by using the hashtag #LittlewoodsLive. Littlewoods Live. Is that how you say it? Littlewoods Live. Littlewoods Live. So, we have another helper here. This is Alex. Come on, Alex. Give him a big clap. Hey. Wonderful. He was Boy Scout of the Year, and he's going to be popping up all the way through the show with your questions, with your bits and pieces from Facebook and from the telephones, just to make sure that I answer you nicely and correctly. So please, when you ring in or when you get in touch, keep it clean, okay? He's not long been out of short trousers, so do bear that in mind. And this is, after all, a family show. So, please click our page by clicking the button and tell all of your friends that you are watching us. Most importantly, you could be in line for a fantastic prize. More details of that in a moment. Stick with us for the next hour, and I promise you, you'll never forget it. I certainly won't. So, Littlewoods Live on Facebook has been running a brilliant competition over the past few weeks, and we will have the winner of that announced in a few short minutes, so please pay attention. Now, team, this is where it starts going absolutely crazy. We have got 5 very, very short minutes to do miracles to this space. I want to create a fabulous urban-style, very, very glamorous loft living experience for you in front of your own very, very lovely eyes. Are we ready?
Yes.
Are we steady?
We're steady.
Are we a little bit drunk?
Yeah.
No. Not yet.
I told them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to say to Alex, let us start the clock.
Go.
Go.
Quick, we've got 5 minutes.
Where's it gone? Where have they gone? I love the way they all disappear like that. It's all, look, now this is very, very important. We've got vases coming in. I tell you what, team, no, not that one. That's the next one. That's the next one. I love that. So keen that's doing the next room. Now, this is quite an interesting point, though. We will be doing a room through there because I think for most of you, we all are now occupying smaller and smaller and smaller spaces. We have to cram more of the family into our own living space. So, watch out for the sofa. So what I want to do is to show you how you can actually incorporate things like children's bedrooms off main living areas as long as you keep the look pretty consistent. Now, this is absolutely fabulous. This is my 3-seater lush sofa. Does what it says on the tin. This is the Glamsterdam rug, ladies and gentlemen. See what I've done there? It's a tulip, therefore it's Glamsterdam. How are we doing for time, Alex?
1 minute gone.
1 minute gone, for goodness sake. Come on, speed up. Now, come here, you're going to love this. Scaramouche coffee table. People often ask me where I get the names from for my furniture ranges. Yeah. The simple answer is gin, but every now and again I do pop into the Queen back catalogue. And in fact, Scaramouche is a very, very good name for what's actually a beautiful piece of furniture. Are you all right there, dear? Do you need a plaster? Have you got a boo-boo already? Over there, Kevin. Over there, for goodness sake. And look, can we get the angle of the dangle sorted out on the chaise lounge? Now, one of the secrets to this kind of look, as far as I'm concerned, is an element of informality. I mean, it's a lovely, very, very glam experience, but rather than having pictures on the walls, I'm using pictures propped up onto the windowsills like that. So you create this sense of layering almost. The other thing that people are slightly nervous about, out of the way, we've got a sofa coming in. This is amazing, this sofa. Look at this. Dun, 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 dun. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the not written on there sofa. Which one's this one, Kevin? The big one.
2 minutes gone.
The
Glam. It's the glam sofa. Come on, quick. Out. It's all going horribly wrong. Don't forget that every item you see in front of your gorgeous eyes is available to order. All you need to do is click the link to go straight to the product. I'm sure you know what that means. I'm not entirely sure I do. And don't forget, thanks to the beneficent generosity of Littlewoods, you can spread the cost. Visit the website for more information. Now, how are we doing on the telephones, Captain Alex?
Well, we've got a Facebook one from Titchelin Young who says, did you have to train to be an interior designer, or was it just your natural flair?
Well, I think what sort of trousers I'm wearing has absolutely nothing to do with it. I am indeed wearing natural flares, but yes, you do need to train us to be an interior designer as far as I'm concerned. But critically, it's all about practice, and I wish they'd practiced a little bit more. Not there, over here with the lamp, please, if you don't mind. Just in the corner here. Yeah. You see what's going on, though? I'm keeping the colour palette very, very simple. With the white walls, we've got the peacock being used as a very, very rich accent, offset against the black. People often think with these kind of very modern schemes it all has to be about hard-edge, geometric furniture. Actually, you can make it indulgent. You can make it extremely exotic as well. It's going well, isn't it?
2 minutes left.
2 minutes, 2 whole minutes left. For goodness sake, let's get some. Now look. Someone on the phone. Hello, who are you? Who are you on the telephone? Who are you?
Sally.
I thought she said she was sorry. What have you got to be sorry for, Sally?
1.5 minutes.
Sally, share with us your problem. Right, is she speaking Esperanto? Or is it me? Have we got a line through to Narnia? Anyone translate for Sally? What new trends? Sorry, Sally, I do apologise. New trends. The trends are all about personality, and never ever forget that. What we're doing here is trying to show you that your living space must always reflect you as a person. But if there's one big trend, it's definitely glam. It's definitely indulgence. It's definitely shut up. It's not 1 minute at all.
Come on, 1 minute.
I want to recount. Come on. We were running late. I want injury time. He's got a boo-boo. Now, one of the things I hate is I hate the way you're doing the books. I want the books straight, for goodness sake. This is an uber glam statement, not some doctor's waiting room, Kevin. Look at him. Bless him. It's going well, though. It's going well. Let's pick out a couple more of the items here. We've got the absolutely beautiful Scaramouche console table over there.
30
We've got the
seconds.
side table here. 30 seconds, everybody.
Oh.
And then on the console table at the back there, that little lamp, ladies and gentlemen, is called the Glamdelier. And indeed, the bust, I believe, is called Lady Love, which I think is entirely appropriate. So it's going quite well. It's going quite well. Oh. Last mirror up. Oh, come on, fellas.
5,
Don't let the
4,
mirror defeat you.
3, 2.
Oh, I'm rubbing it in, audience. Yes. Yes. Come on, that last mirror cannot defeat us. That was our first ever live 5-minute makeover that actually took, guess what? 5 minutes. We're as amazed as you are, I do assure you. So, in the meantime, we have had some fabulous things coming through onto the Facebook. Have we not, Captain Book of Face?
Indeed, plenty already. Rachel says she rents a flat and she's technically not supposed to make major changes.
Do you mind? Mummy's working. Sorry, carry on.
What ideas and recommendations can Rachel do to make her flat, which is rented and temporary, a little bit better?
Thing is, Rachel, don't forget, one of the biggest impacts you can ever have on your space is colour. Make the colour very, very eye-catching. Drag the attention into the centre of the room and give it a real sense of personality. Now, I think one of the good things you could use, if you can't actually touch the walls, is to use the idea of big art pieces or screens. If you want, you could go to an art shop. They sell canvas stretchers in a variety of sizes, which you can then buy and then staple gun material to it, or have some canvas on there and just painted a flat colour. What's going on? They've all gone. Where have they all gone? Is the bar open? But Rachel, the secret is, I know it's very, very difficult when you are in rented accommodation because you want to have this sense of making something your own, but it does come down to being very, very clever. And as I say, go for things with big personality, a lot of colour, a lot of pattern, a lot of interest, really. Anyone else? Who else have we got on Facebook?
Sharon Harding on Facebook's just discovered a solid marble fireplace hidden under layers of old white gloss paint. And how does she use those key pieces to really make a house better?
That's where I left my fireplace, underneath all that paint. Well done, Sharon, by the way. But yes, something like that can be a bit of a problem, though. A big traditional marble fireplace can be a little bit old-fashioned. So my advice, she doesn't say what colour marble it is, does she?
No, just
Naughty.
Naughty.
Oh, just white. It was white paint, but we don't know what colour the marble was. But my advice to you, Sharon, is to keep your colour palette as bright as possible. But don't forget, if you're looking to use one colour or one pattern in the room, make sure it's never on the chimney breast because that will make the chimney breast far too intimidating. Bring the colour or the pattern either side of the chimney breast and it helps to balance out the proportions. So, now, I love this bit. Don't forget to keep liking the page. I read that as licking the page earlier, and let me encourage you to continue licking the page so you're sharing it with your friends. I want all your friends to be part of this. We have got plenty more going on before 10 o'clock, including a romantic living space. And guess what? A sexy bedroom makeover. But at the moment, we've got someone else coming in on the telephone. Who is it? Who are you? Disembodied voice.
Hello,
Hello, who are you?
I'm Gaynor Brown from Leicester.
Oh, hello, David Brown from Leicester. What can I do for you?
Gaynor, I was just wondering, what's the best colour to paint a room to make it look bigger, but not white?
Ooh, Deborah, there's a big question. What is the best colour to paint a room, but not white to make it look bigger? Now, this is interesting. When you think about looking at a landscape, when you're looking at far distant rolling hills, what colour are they? They're not orange, they're not red, they're not purple, they're brown. They're always pale blues, pale greys, pale greens, or pale violets. I call all of those colours horizon colours. When you look at Renaissance paintings, there's a technique called aerial perspective, which uses colour to give a sense of depth. Now, if you use a horizon colour on your walls, like a pale blue, a pale grey, a pale green, or a pale lilac, it will literally make your walls feel further and further away. Now, the opposite is true. If you use a red or an orange or a brown, those will always bring the walls closer because they are focused in a different area of the eye. So, Deborah, are you going to be painting your room pale grey, pale blue, pale green, or pale lilac?
Definitely pale blue.
Oh, definitely pale blue. But what colour eyes have you got, Deborah?
Pardon?
What colour eyes have you got?
Brown.
Brown. Lovely.
Yeah.
Blue and brown. Classic combination. Very Georgian. Good luck with that, Deborah. Thank you very much indeed. And actually, because it's such a classic Georgian combination, I'm going to award you my spot prize. We are going to be putting one of my spots in the post to you now. No, we're not actually. I'm going to be awarding... What are we giving her today? We're giving the table lamp, aren't we? Mirrors. For goodness sake, Deborah, look what you're getting. You're getting the portfolio suite of mirrors over there in the corner that the gentleman had so many problems actually getting onto the wall. It couldn't get more exciting than that. But listen, you lot, do whatever you do. Stay watching. We are going to be announcing the lucky winner of the £1,000 Littlewoods shopping spree as we go through the day, as we go through the night, rather. I've got more and more gorgeous stuff to give away. And let's just have a look. Let's just have a little bit of an achievement moment with our gorgeous urban sitting room. Why don't you recline on the chaise longue there?
Go on.
Go on. You see the key? Yes.
Justin says
Alex.
he loves the Scaramouche table. He's going to do that at home.
Justin loves the Scaramouche table. Well done, Justin. You have got such good taste. But what's happening here is it's all about contrast. As I was saying to Deborah, you've got to make sure that you're balancing things out. And the black sounds like a very intimidating colour to put in a white room, but it actually works very well. The black is such an intimidating, bullying shade. It means that the white walls feel further and further away. That whole concept of aerial perspective, that whole concept of using horizon colours. Now, the other thing is this peacock is, for me, one of the real top tips for next year. It's a fabulous fashion shade. And what's nice about it is it's very, very warm. One of the things that I often find is that people have very strong reactions, not necessarily to particular colours, but to colours that are either warm or cold. And people are often worried about using blues, like Deborah, that it might give a chilly aspect. Well, when you've got a colour like this peacock, which has a lot of depth and a lot of warmth to it, it creates that kind of richness to stop it becoming too samey. But remember, if you want to achieve this at home, keep it glam, keep it textural, keep it opulent, keep it voluptuous, and create some really quite crazy, punky relationships between things like the exposed brickwork and the velvet. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Littlewoods Live will be back shortly. Thank you for joining me indeed. We've got a bit of an ad break coming up, but whatever you do, keep concentrating, please, because hidden, concealed, within all of that, there is an exclusive discount code. There's an exclusive discount code for my range, which will allow you to achieve a fabulous discount, exclusive and live just for today. See you after the break. Thank you very much indeed.